Javario was always laughing. He really loved his family. His sisters, he would always protect them. I have 3 other girls, and we're missing. I'm missing something. I would never be the same.
In the spring of 2024, the Tampa community was shaken by the tragic death of 14-year-old Jevario Buie Jr. Found fatally shot near railroad tracks between West Birch Boulevard and Rome Avenue, Javario's untimely passing left his family and friends devastated. The subsequent arrest of his 15-year-old acquaintance, Jahmir Moore, added another layer of sorrow to this heartbreaking event. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Javario's family and friends. Born on August 12, 2009, in Tampa, Florida, Jevario was a vibrant young man with a passion for football and dreams of attending high school. Known for his infectious smile and playful nature, he brought joy to those around him. His mother, Jasmine Baldwin, fondly recalls his excitement about getting his driver's license, and he was dedicated to his family. On a quiet afternoon, Tampa police responded to reports of a gunfire near the 1400 block of West Bush Boulevard. Upon arrival, they discovered the lifeless body of Jevario Buie near the railroad tracks between Bush Boulevard and Rome Avenue. The community was left in shock, grappling with the sudden loss of a young life. Detectives immediately began piecing together the events leading up to Javario's death. Surveillance footage from nearby residences became a crucial asset. The videos revealed Javario walking with 2 individuals shortly before the tragic incident. Identifying and locating these persons of interest became a top priority for the investigators. As the investigation progressed, detectives uncovered a complex web of relationships and communications. Through diligent analysis of social media platforms, they discovered interactions between Javario and his peers that provided insight into potential motives and suspects. These digital footprints became instrumental in understanding the dynamics that may have led to the tragedy. In the digital age, social media often holds keys to understanding real-world events. Investigators found that Instagram messages contained crucial information. One individual, in particular, shared details about the incident that had not been made public, raising suspicions and guiding the direction of the investigation.
We have a 14-year-old shot and killed near the railroad tracks between West Bush Boulevard and Rome Avenue is offering a $1,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. This is Jevario Buie right here. He was shot and left to die nearly 1 week ago.
Just hours ago, 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst spoke with Javario's grandfather, who's calling for the person responsible to come forward.
We need them to have courage and to speak up.
Michael Baldwin says he's learned his grandson, Jevario Buie, went near these train tracks thinking he was going to stand up to a bully. Instead, he says a group ambushed and killed him.
We believe that he was lured into that space, somebody that he trusted and somebody that he saw as a friend. And that friend saw it go down and ran and left him.
Baldwin is offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the conviction of Javario's killer.
And they left him out to die by himself on some train tracks. And my daughter and my family are heartbroken.
He last saw his grandson a couple months ago and says the 8th grader at Memorial Middle School had a kind and gentle heart.
He wasn't a gang member. He didn't smoke. He didn't drink. He didn't do drugs. He didn't have a gun. He didn't rob people. He didn't steal. He didn't do those things. He was just a regular 14-year-old kid.
Tonight, Tampa police say they've made no arrests and continue to want anyone who knows what happened to come forward.
But now is the time for them to not be a coward. Now is the time for them to make sure that no other family have to experience this, because Javario was a really good kid.
His family will remember Javario as the budding football player and jokester. They're hoping his killer will remember his face and find a conscience to turn themselves in.
Through meticulous analysis of the gathered evidence, detectives identified 15-year-old Jahmir Moore as a primary suspect in the tragic death of Jevario Buie. Surveillance footage from the day of the incident showed Javario, Jahmir, and another individual walking together in the neighborhood. Crucially, at 3:33 p.m., Jevario and Jahmir were observed heading north on North Rome Avenue toward a secluded area. Minutes later, Jahmir was seen returning alone, raising immediate concerns. In today's digital age, online interactions can provide pivotal insights into real-world events. Investigators delved into Javario's phone and discovered Instagram messages between him and Jahmir. These exchanges revealed plans to meet on the day of the incident, with Jahmir sending Javario a photo of a nearby gas station as a rendezvous point. Notably, Jahmir's messages contained specific details about the crime that had not been publicly disclosed, further implicating him in the case.
New tonight, we have a major update in the murder of Jevario Buie. In April, the 14-year-old was shot and killed near train tracks in Tampa.
Just hours ago, Tampa police announcing they arrested a 15-year-old boy in connection to his murder. In Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen tonight was their investigators shared what led to this arrest. And Hannah, you also heard from Javario's family.
Jevario Buie's mother says these last 7 months have been agonizing, knowing the person who killed her son was still out there. And tonight, while they finally have the justice that they had been seeking, she says they still have a lot of questions about what led up to this.
I've been living in a nightmare since I lost my son. And now I can feel a little bit of closure.
As closure begins, questions remain.
I know who now. Now I just need to know why.
Tampa police say on April 17th, Jevario Buie was shot and killed near railroad tracks between West Bush Boulevard and Rome Avenue. Yesterday, they arrested 15-year-old Jahmir Moore, seen here on surveillance video with Javario the afternoon of the shooting.
We identified Jahmir Moore as the individual in the video and the last person known to have been with Buie just minutes before the shooting.
Police say Javario was lured to the train tracks, but it's still unclear why.
It's clear there's a feud. Javario's involvement, we don't think is as much, if anything, but that's still part of our ongoing investigation.
Police say the teens had been communicating before the shooting, leaving a digital trail to Moore.
Social media messages, notes, and search history, all implicating his involvement in the murder.
Moore will be charged as an adult.
There is no more adult decision in our criminal justice system than the taking of a life.
Tonight, remembering a life cut short. In 14 years, Jevario Buie brought immeasurable joy to his family.
Goofy, giggly, 14-year-old kid who loved football, loved teasing his sisters, and, was really protective of his mom. We want him to be remembered for that infectious smile. That's how we want him to be remembered,
Moore has been charged with first-degree murder, carrying a concealed firearm, tampering with physical evidence, and being a minor in possession of a firearm. Tonight, he is being held at Hillsborough County Juvenile Assessment Center. Live in Tampa, Hannah Deneen, 10 Tampa Bay.
While the exact motive remains under investigation, initial findings suggest underlying tensions among the individuals involved. Javario was friends with a person whom Jahmir and others suspected involvement in a prior shooting incident. This association may have led to mistrust and escalating tensions, culminating in the tragic event. However, without definitive evidence, the true intention behind the act remains a subject of ongoing inquiry. May everyone affected by Javario's passing find solace in the fact that justice will be served. May he rest in peace. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.